right. Hello yet again, fellow addicts of disturbingly overpriced consumer electronics. I know it's been way too long since I posted anything, but I've been dealing with three ungrateful kids needing a literal puppetry stick shoved up their butts to make them survive school. Speaking of which, do any of you notice how some teachers who teach notorious bird classes like visual arts and childcare decide that they're offended by the concept of their class being a bird class, so they make their useless stuff the most challenging and hardest marked class in all of high school? Like my daughter had to deal with that in grade 9 visual arts, and again is dealing with that in grade 11 early childcare. High school is hard enough. It's okay to offer an easier class, and who knows, maybe you make visual arts fun and easy, and you might convince some kids to get into your area as a specialty. Isn't that what teaching is supposed to be? Inspiring? Anyways, yeah, this video was going to be a mess of crap. Mostly a short review of the Acer Predator Helios 18, which I picked up for a disturbingly insane good deal, and has a full power 4080 and an 1100 nit mini LED screen in it. But I also want to talk about something related to the G14, which also affects the Predator and pretty much every other 40 series laptop in existence. I was going to do this because I was lazy and didn't want to edit two videos, if you can call what I do editing. But then I realized that some of you probably don't care about the Predator 18. Shame on you. So this video is primarily focused on VRAM temps in 40 series laptop cards. If you're curious about the Predator 18, watch the video I post after this one, or don't. Live your life, little soldiers. Interestingly, the difference between the 125 watt 4080 in the G14 and the 175 watt 4080 in the Predator 18, even though it's a steady 175 watts in the Predator, it's narrow enough that you can rest easy if you have the G14 and you like the G14. So don't worry about that. You're good. You're not missing too much. So first, an extremely fast self plug here. I wrote a book. Yeah, I wanted to leave something behind to my ungrateful harpy kids, aside from crushing tax debt and memories of me farting on the dog and cat faces. It's called The Relic of Humespire, and it's a middle grade slash young adult science fiction story starring my kids and my dog. The passing of the latter in 3 to 6 years will absolutely destroy me. So, quick summary: an asteroid's coming, so humans build a mess of cities underground and have to leave their pets behind. And dogs miss their humans so much that they rapidly evolve and try to be like them, including speaking and walking on hind legs and using tools. And the kids get trapped on the surface and run into a small group of these evolved dogs. It's filled with adventure and family and friend love, danger. I think it's pretty good. 6 out of 10 would purchase to keep in the bathroom for casual turd dropping time. If you have a grade 5 to 12 kid in your life who might dig a story about sibling and friendship and courage and adventure and danger and talking dogs, lots of friggin' talking dogs, just drop me a line and I'll get you a free ebook copy in exchange for a short, honest Amazon review when you're done slogging through it. I cannot stress this enough. I didn't do this to make money. Don't spend money on this. I love you guys, so just reach out to me and I'll get you a free ebook copy. Just please, for the love of God, leave a review on Amazon. Come on, leave a review. All right. So I'm going to get rid of that. As promised, VRAM temperatures on these 40 series cards it's just bonkers. I strongly recommend that all of you, whether you're a G14 owner or an owner of any other laptop with a 40 series card, especially Lenovo Legions, to download HW Info and run it on another screen during intense gameplay. Here, I'll bring it up, and the section you're really going to want to focus in on is, let's see if I can get to it. Boop, boop, boo, boop, 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 boo. I should have been more prepared for this. I apologize. This one right here, the GPU memory junction temperature. Now, as you can see here, I have the 4080, and um, Sorry, I lost my train of thought here. Oh, there we go. The part you need to focus on right here, the memory junction temperature section. I briefly had a Lenovo Legion Slim 7 with 13th gen i9 and a 4070, and I made the mistake of casually monitoring temps out of morbid curiosity. I think because like Lenovo is usually my favorite when it comes to warranty, but the one I bought, like Lenovo does this weird thing. I don't know if any other manufacturer does it, where they when they get laptops returned, they sell them back to resellers who then sell them without Lenovo warranty. So I was nervous as heck because I'm old and, old people are not very good with risk and change. And I was just taking a look at it and boy, oh boy, did I see some crap, man. I saw some crap. I saw some friggin' crap, dude. Um, the VRAM temps on that Legion were hitting 110 degrees, their throttle point, and I had to spend the next hour cleaning the poop out of my pants. The G14 4080 wasn't quite as bad, but it was in like the 90 to 100 degree mark. The Predator 18 with its 4080 was the same temp range as the G14, a little less. So based on Micron's site, Micron makes the VRAM chips for pretty much everything. 110 is the throttle point. So that means when it hits 110 degrees, it throttles down so it won't melt. And I know smarter people than me will say, it's meant to run on the edge. That's why the throttling is there and everything's good. But I'm a miserable man in his 40s who can't buy a pack of gum without his wife tearing him a new butthole. So I have to make these laptops last. So this is the part, and I'm not going to run a game right now, but I really encourage you to do this. Get this thing installed. um, Run it in a separate screen if you have an external monitor or whatever. Just run this while you're playing a graphically intensive game like a Cyberpunk or friggin' Fortnite, because Fortnite just nukes computers now for some reason. And if you are anywhere above, I would say 90, then this next step is for you. And the quickest, easiest, and best fix I found was MSI Afterburner. So I'm going to bring that up now. And I mean, it's a free application. It's awesome. And I know it's kind of small on this screen, but I'm too lazy to try to change it. So go to heck. Uh, Now, each laptop is going to be a bit different, and I base mine off of a comfortable, steady high 80s to low 90s during Fortnite, with Unreal Engine 5 and all that lighting crap. It just destroys a GPU more than any other game. I mean, come on, it's an online third person battle royale competitive shooter. I don't need it to challenge Cyberpunk in visual quality. But on the G14, the 4080 there, I only lowered it by about 150 megahertz. The memory clock here. On the Predator, I lower it by 200, like around 195 to 214 mark. On the Lenovo Slim 7 4070, I had this thing all the way down to like 500 and whatever the absolute maximum is here, um, just to keep those temperatures steady. And it didn't necessarily have an impact on frame rates. Uh, Maybe 1 or 2 FPS, like very marginal, but it did increase the 1% lows because there's less component throttling. So the gameplay actually had a few less stutters. It was a bit more smooth, less dips. But again, every laptop is different, and yours may not suffer from this at all. Yours might stay within the 80 to 90 mark, and you're all good. So so the first step really is to get HW info and just watch that memory junction temp while you're playing. If it never crosses the low 90s, you should be good. Just go on with your life. If it does, consider taming them a bit with the MSI Afterburner application. And that's really it. Yeah, most people with 40 series laptops have warranty, but with all the recent crap being pulled by companies like Asus, I don't trust them or Acer or Dell or Lenovo or anyone to honor my warranty properly. I even looked at my warranty information for Acer, and if I like don't put that stupid black paper back over RAM that I install, they could deny my warranty, which is bonkers. But just I don't want to take my chances. I also happen to have gone on video promising my wife that if I get rid of this laptop and get another one before June of 2026, she can divorce me. So, time to let it melt and burn and get a new one. Wow, I'm hilarious. Seriously, though, reducing the VRAM frequency is the same to me as disabling boost on the G14. It's a negligible impact on performance in games in exchange for a ton of peace of mind that comes with cooler temps. So, tune in shortly for my Acer Predator Helios 18 5-minute or less review. Spoiler alert, some compromises in build quality and software support are more than balanced out by a full watt 4080, a beautiful mini LED screen, and honestly one of the most affordable 4080s you can buy. But it is a giant 18-inch heavy beast. So until then, stay out of trouble, spend wisely on tech, and never get married or have children because they will be a slow burn drain on your mental and emotional well being for pretty much the rest of your life. Oh wow, did this end on a dark note?